got one that can see.
For what we want to give to the population of the world is freedom, responsibility, a sense of self-worth, value, satisfaction, real education, an installation of the truth. What they, on the other hand, wish to bring into the world is total and complete absolute control over every single person upon this earth, from birth until death, for every single moment, every hour, every day, every week, every month, every year of their lives. Shackled in slavery, in a cashless system of debt to a computer forever. Where you have to have a card to travel, or to get a job, or to obtain medical care. Where you cannot own even the simplest rudimentary weapon to defend your person and your property, which, by the way, you will have none of, since private property will not be allowed to be owned in the New World Order. In fact, you really don't own it now, although you think you do. How can Chip Burlett, the Southern Poverty Law Center, the Anti-Defamation League, the United Nations, the World Federalist, and all the other socialists and socialist organizations call themselves freedom-loving Americans when in fact they support the emerging Gestapo police state and incessantly call for more governmental control over every single facet of our lives? How many of you have really thought about that? How can these people call themselves freedom-loving Americans when they call those who are sworn to protect and defend the Constitution for the United States of America racists and fascists and terrorists, when in fact, ladies and gentlemen, the Constitution is the only document in the history of the world that ever set men and women, including blacks, free? How can they claim to be freedom-loving Americans and call those who are sworn to protect and defend the Constitution for the United States of America racist and fascist and terrorists when the Constitution is the government and the supreme law of this land? If we, who are sworn to protect and defend that document, that government, that law, for the protection of all peoples, of all races and religions, are racists and fascists and terrorists, what, pray tell, does that make them? At the very least, ladies and gentlemen, it makes them guilty of treason. They are, in fact, traitors. They are the agents of change for international socialism, commonly known as change agents. I'm letting you think about that for a little bit. Do you really have a grasp upon what I'm trying to teach you tonight? Many people write me letters and say they're thankful for my ministry. This is a ministry, ladies and gentlemen, but it is a ministry of freedom. Freedom. for all peoples, all religions, all races, and I can only bring it to you because I personally believe in God. And I know that all beliefs must be free will choice beliefs, or this whole process, this whole game is nothing but a joke. Therefore I give you, because God gave me, your right to your personal choice. Anyone who truly understands freedom will do that. Anyone who will not do that does not, has not ever understood truly what freedom really means, what the founding fathers really were trying to give to us and to the world. Those who are trying to bring into existence the New World Order know nothing of freedom, care nothing for freedom, and will not ever allow you a free will choice about anything.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. A new world order. A new world order. A new world order.
I am the chosen one.
One day, Jesus is coming. You may be at church. You may be at work. You may be asleep. God grant that you will be ready when he makes his personal appearance. My God, what if his appearance occurs on a Sunday morning? My prophetic word to you this morning is get ready, get ready.